From slime-soaked pranks to legendary catchphrases, these guys ruled our after-school screens. Whether they were making us laugh, making us cry, or just making a total mess, the boys of Nickelodeon were the kings of kid TV. Today, we're diving into the dudes who kept the orange splat shining bright, from the funny to the fearless, and maybe even a little bit questionable. So grab your Go-Gurt, dust off your Game Boy, and let's rewind to the golden age of Nick. Next up is Luca Luhan. Luca was born on August 7, 2006, making him 18 years old. Luca has always loved being in front of people and performing. Even when he was little, he would put on shows for his family and friends. He loved acting so much that he decided to make it his career. And it wasn't long before he started landing roles in TV shows and movies. When he got the part of Bose in Danger Force, it was a dream come true. Luca is known for being super funny and goofy. He loves to make people laugh, whether it's with a silly joke or a funny face. Luca is a big fan of the ocean. He loves going to the beach, surfing, and just being near the water. Luca has a soft spot for animals and loves spending time with his pets. He often shares pictures of his furry friends on social media. On Danger Force, Luca plays Bose, who might be a little bit goofy, but is also super loyal and always there for his friends. Bose's power of telekinesis is really cool, and Luca loves getting to use it in the show's action scenes. Filming Danger Force is always an adventure for Luca, especially since he gets to hang out with his castmates, who are like a second family to him. Luca Luhan isn't just an amazing actor, he's also a really cool person in real life. He's full of energy, always positive, and has a big heart. He shows kids everywhere that it's okay to be a little silly, to follow your passions, and to always be kind to others. So, the next time you watch Danger Force, remember that behind the super-powered brainstorm is Luca Luhan, a young actor who's as fun and exciting as the character he plays. Second is Aiden Gallagher. Aiden was born on September 18, 2003, making him 21 years old. He was born in Los Angeles, California, and he's been rocking the entertainment world pretty much since he was a kid. Most people first met him as Nicky Harper, the youngest, goofiest Harper quad who always had some crazy plan up his sleeve. Aiden made everyone laugh with his hilarious jokes and wild energy on the show. But what's super cool is that there's way more to him than just acting. After the Nickelodeon days, Aiden didn't slow down one bit. He went on to star as number 5 in The Umbrella Academy on Netflix. If you've seen it, you know, he's playing a time-traveling superhero stuck in the body of a teenager, and he's absolutely killing it. Like, how does someone that young play such a complicated, serious role and still make it look so easy? Aiden's acting skills are just on another level. And guess what? He's not just an actor. Aiden's also a musician. He writes his own songs, sings, and even plays multiple instruments. He's dropped his own music, gone on tours, and built a whole fan base just from his songs alone. His music is all about real feelings, growing up, and protecting the planet. Speaking of the planet, Aiden is a huge environmental activist. He cares a lot about helping the Earth and making the world a better place. He's all about inspiring young people to take action and protect the environment. Next up is Cooper Barnes. Cooper Barnes was born on April 15th, 1979, making him 45 years old. Cooper didn't start as a superhero. When he was a kid, he loved making people laugh and performing in school plays. He knew he wanted to be an actor, so he worked hard and practiced a lot. After many auditions and acting gigs, Cooper finally got his big break when he was cast as Captain Man. It was the perfect role for him because he loves comedy and action. Fun facts about Cooper. Cooper is a comedian at heart. He's really good at making people laugh, both on and off the screen. His silly faces and quick jokes are always a hit. Cooper loves animals, especially dogs. He even has a dog of his own that he loves to spend time with. Besides acting, Cooper also enjoys working behind the scenes. He's directed and written episodes of Henry Danger, showing off his skills as a storyteller. Playing Captain Man is a dream come true for Cooper because he gets to be a superhero and a comedian at the same time. Captain Man is the leader of the superhero team, and he's always coming up with funny and clever ways to solve problems. Cooper loves doing the action scenes, like fighting off bad guys and performing cool stunts. But he also enjoys the funny moments where Captain Man's silly side shines through. Cooper Barnes isn't just an actor, he's also an all-around great guy. He's friendly, hardworking, and always has a positive attitude. He loves interacting with his fans and encourages everyone to follow their dreams, just like he did. Cooper shows kids that it's cool to be both strong and funny, and that you can be a hero in your own way. So, when you're watching Henry Danger or Danger Force, remember that behind the indestructible Captain Man is Cooper Barnes, a super funny, talented, and awesome actor who loves what he does. Last but definitely not least, Jace Norman. Jace was born on March 21st, 2000, making him 24 years old. Jace was born with a big imagination and loved making up stories and acting them out. Even as a little kid, he knew he wanted to be an actor. So, he followed his dream and started going to auditions. It wasn't long before he got his big break with Henry Danger, and his life changed forever. Fun facts about Jace. Jace is known for being a bit of a prankster on set. He loves to have fun and keep everyone laughing with his silly jokes and pranks. Jace isn't just an actor, he's also a smart business guy. He started his own company and loves coming up with new ideas. Playing Kid Danger was a dream come true for Jace. Not only did he get to do awesome stunts and act in hilarious scenes, but he also got to wear a cool superhero costume. On the show, Henry Hart has to keep his superhero life a secret, which leads to all kinds of funny and exciting situations. Jace loved every minute of it, and he quickly became a favorite among kids everywhere. Jace Norman is more than just a talented actor. He's also a really kind and down-to-earth person. He loves his fans and always takes time to thank them for their support. Jace is also a great role model. He shows kids that with hard work, a good attitude, and a little bit of fun, you can achieve your dreams. Even though Henry Danger has ended, Jace's career is just getting started. He starred in other Nickelodeon movies, voiced characters in animated films, and continues to take on new and exciting projects. So, whether you're watching Henry Danger or following his latest adventures, remember that behind the superhero mask is Jace Norman, a fun, creative, and super cool actor who's always up for a new challenge. Fourth is Mace Corell. Mace was born on March 10, 2004, making him 21 years old. He was born in New York City, and he's been acting since he was just a little kid. You probably know him best as Dickie Harper, the laid-back, slightly mischievous quad who always had a crazy idea up his sleeve. Dickie was all about looking cool, having fun, and sometimes accidentally causing total chaos. And Mace made him hilarious to watch. But here's the thing, Mace has always had that natural star energy. He actually started out modeling and doing commercials before jumping into TV shows. He even acted in a few independent films before Nickelodeon came calling. After his time on the show, Mace kept right on rolling. He's taken on new roles in TV shows like Wireless and even starred in That 90s Show. Outside of acting, Mace is super into skateboarding, video games, and just chilling with friends. He's also pretty private compared to a lot of young stars. He likes to keep parts of his life out of the spotlight, which honestly just makes fans even more curious about him. Avan Jogia. Avan was born on February 9, 1992, making him 33 years old. He always loved performing and decided to leave high school at 16 to chase his acting dreams. In 2010, Avan landed his most famous role, Beck Oliver on Victorious. He was the coolest guy at Hollywood Arts, always super chill and never jealous, even when Jade went full drama mode. Aiden didn't stop after Nickelodeon. He went on to star in tons of movies and TV shows. Some of his biggest roles include Twisted, Resident Evil, and Zombieland. Aiden isn't just an actor, he's also a musician. He and his brother formed a band called Saint Ivory and released songs that are super artistic and chill. In 2019, Aiden wrote a book called Mixed Feelings, where he talks about growing up with mixed cultures and identities. He's British Indian and Canadian. It's a really cool and personal book. Aiden is still acting, making music, writing, and being one of the coolest and most talented guys out there. Whether he's in movies, TV shows, or just rocking his awesome hair, he's always unforgettable. Terrence Little Garden High. Terrence was born on April 20th, 2007, making him 17 years old. Terrence was born with a big personality and a love for making people laugh. Even when he was just a little kid, he was already cracking jokes and entertaining everyone around him. It was clear he had a special talent, and soon, he decided to give acting a try. After auditioning and impressing everyone with his skills, Terrence landed his big role on Danger Force, and the rest is history. When he's not acting, Terrence loves to dance. He's got some serious moves and isn't afraid to show them off. Terrence has a great sense of humor and loves making people laugh. Whether it's through funny faces, silly jokes, or just being his goofy self, he always knows how to brighten up the room. Like a lot of kids, Terrence enjoys playing video games. It's one of his favorite ways to relax and have fun when he's not busy acting. On Danger Force, Terrence plays Miles, a super chill and clever character who's always there for his friends. Working on the show is a blast for Terrence, especially because he gets to use his teleportation powers and be part of some epic superhero action scenes. Plus, he's made some great friends with the other cast members, and they all have a ton of fun together on set. Terrence Little Garden High is more than just a talented actor. He's also a great role model for kids. He shows that being yourself, working hard, and having a positive attitude can take you far. Whether he's on screen or off, Terrence is always full of energy, kindness, and a bit of mischief, making him someone kids everywhere can look up to. So next time you watch Danger Force, remember that behind the teleporting AWOL is Terrence Little Garden High, a young actor who's just as amazing in real life as he is on TV. Is Nathan Crest. Nathan was born on November 18, 1992, in sunny Glendale, California. When he was just a little kid, he started acting in commercials and even did voice work for cartoons. Then came his big break, playing Freddie Benson on iCarly. He was the brainy, lovable camera guy who was totally crushing on Carly, battling Sam's insults, and fixing every tech meltdown. Whether he was screaming or getting hit in the face with pies, Nathan made Freddie unforgettable. After iCarly, Nathan jumped behind the camera and started directing episodes of shows like Henry Danger and Game Shakers. How cool is that? Nathan got married to a beautiful lady named London, and now they have 2 adorable daughters. So Freddie became a full-on dad. And guess what? He's super proud of being a dad. Freddie is back on your screen in the new iCarly reboot, but now he's a dad and still doing techie stuff. He's still hilarious, still lovable, and still our Freddie forever. He's kind, funny, smart, and super hardworking. He shows us that you can grow up, chase your dreams, and still have fun doing it all. Plus, he's living proof that being a tech nerd is actually super cool. Cooch. Thomas was born on October 10th, 2002, making him 22 years old. He was born in Brazil. But here's the crazy part. He's lived all over the world. His family moved around a lot, so he's been to places like Europe, Canada, and the United States. No wonder he's fluent in multiple languages, including Portuguese, English, Spanish, and even a little Polish. Thomas isn't just good at acting, he's amazing at sports. He surfs, skateboards, does gymnastics, and even practices karate. Imagine seeing him do a backflip and then jump on a surfboard like it's no big deal. Hudson may have been a little clueless on game shakers, but Thomas, he's a straight-up action star in the making. Believe it or not, Thomas didn't grow up dreaming of being an actor. He was actually more focused on gymnastics and sports, but when he got his first acting role, he totally fell in love with it. And boom, next thing you know, he's starring on Game Shakers. Playing Hudson on Game Shakers probably made Thomas love video games even more. He's into gaming and sometimes shares gaming-related content online. If you ever imagined playing Sky Whale with him, you'd probably have a blast. Thomas loves cars. He's been spotted at car shows, taking cool rides in fast cars, and posting about them on social media. If he wasn't an actor, he might just be a race car driver. After Game Shakers, Thomas took a step back from acting to focus on his personal projects and adventures. He's been traveling, doing cool stunts, and sharing fun moments online. He might return to acting one day, but for now, he's all about living life to the fullest. Thomas Cooch is way more than just Hudson. He's an athlete, a traveler, a gamer, and a total thrill seeker. Whether he's surfing, skating, or just having a good time, he's always up for an adventure. Next is Diego Velasquez. Diego was born on December 5th, 2001, making him 23 years old. Before he became famous, he was just a regular kid who loved acting, playing video games, and hanging out with his family. He actually started acting when he was just 7 years old. In 2013, Diego landed the role of Billy Thunderman, the super fast, but not so super smart middle child of the Thunderman family. With his spiky hair, his bright smile, and his hilarious one-liners, Billy was always making us laugh, especially when he teamed up with Nora for fun pranks. After the Thundermans ended, Diego kept acting and even starred in other cool TV shows and movies. He's also super active on social media, where he shares funny videos and behind-the-scenes memories from Nickelodeon. Diego Velasquez is not just a great actor, he's also super funny, super talented, and super cool. We can't wait to see what he does next. Next is Jack Griffo. Jack was born on December 11th, 1996, making him 28 years old. Before he became famous, he grew up in a big family with 4 siblings. He loved performing from a young age. As a kid, he played basketball, learned to play guitar, and even started his own YouTube channel where he covered popular songs. In 2013, Jack got the role of Max Thunderman, the mischievous twin brother of Phoebe, who really wanted to be a supervillain. With his spiky hair, leather jacket, and evil laugh, Max always had a wild plan up his sleeve. But deep down, he had a big heart and loved his family. When he's not acting, Jack is making music. He's released songs, played in a band, and even starred in music videos. After the Thundermans ended, Jack kept acting in tons of movies and TV shows. He starred in Netflix's Alexa and Katie, and worked on a bunch of other cool projects. Jack, his favorite movie genre is superhero and action films. He's been playing guitar since he was a kid. He's really funny in real life and loves making goofy videos. Jack Griffo is extremely talented, super cool, and super fun, just like Max Thunderman. We are excited to see what he does next. And is Leon Thomas. Leon was born on August 1st, 1993, making him 31 years old. Ever since he was a little kid, he had a huge passion for music and acting. By the time he was 10 years old, he was already on Broadway performing in The Lion King. Yep, he was born to be a star. In 2010, Leon became Andre Harris on Victorious. He wasn't just the fun, supportive best friend, he was also the musical genius of the group. From playing piano to writing songs, Andre was always helping Tori sound amazing. After Victorious, Leon didn't stop making music. He became a songwriting and producing legend. He's worked with some of the biggest stars in the world. He even won a Grammy Award. Leon Thomas is still making music, producing hits, and acting in cool projects. He's proof that hard work and passion can take you anywhere. Is Benjamin Flores Jr. Benjamin was born on July 23, 2002, making him 22 years old. Before he was an actor, Benjamin was actually a rapper. He went by the name Lil Peanut and started rapping when he was just 7 years old. His song, You Might Be the One, blew up and even got him on TV, where people saw his talent and personality. After going viral as a rapper, Benjamin started acting, and Hollywood took notice fast. His first big role was in the Nickelodeon show The Haunted Hathaways, where he played a funny ghost named Louie. That show made him a Nickelodeon star, and soon after, he landed his legendary role as Triple G on Game Shakers. On Game Shakers, Triple G was always rocking the coolest outfits. And guess what? Benjamin has just as much swag in real life. He loves sneakers, cool jackets, and fresh looks. He's always got that confident, fun energy that makes him stand out. He loves video games too. Playing the son of a gaming mogul probably made him love games even more. While he hasn't said what his favorite game is, you can bet he'd be amazing at everything. After Game Shakers, Benjamin took on some major movie roles. He starred in Transformers, The Last Knight, yes, a real Transformers movie, Fear Street, a super popular horror movie series on Netflix. He's been proving he's more than just a Nickelodeon star. He's got serious acting skills. Benjamin is so talented that he's even won NAACP Image Awards for his acting. That's a huge deal and shows just how much people love his work. Did you know Benjamin was born in Memphis, Tennessee? That means he's got that Southern charm, along with his superstar talent. Benjamin Flores Jr. is way more than just Triple G. He's a rapper, actor, style king, and all-around superstar. Whether he's dropping beats, starring in action movies, or making us laugh, he's always bringing the energy. And that's our trip down the slime-slick memory lane. The boys of Nickelodeon weren't just characters. They were part of our childhood, our inside jokes, and maybe even the reason we tried way too many pranks at home. So tell me in the comments, which Nick guy was your favorite? And if you had fun splashing around in nostalgia, hit that like button, subscribe for more TV throwbacks, and remember, stay goofy, stay curious, and never be afraid of a little slime. See you next time.